Hey everyone, it's Drew from Top City Gear again, and I just wanted to do a follow-up video of the testing of this Rayovac virtually indestructible flashlight. Now they show this testing or running over it with a car tire. And I decided to put that to the test. So if you haven't seen that video yet, I'll put a link to it here somewhere in the screen here, and you should go check that out. But basically, we did a burnout with a truck on this couple times with it on, just to see if how true that advertising was. And it actually turned out to be pretty darn good, because it is still working quite well. But anyway, I was so impressed with how well it held up, and but now it looks pretty bad, so I went ahead and I just got another one. So I'm actually going to give this one to Mitch, the guy that sacrificed the rubber on his tires to test this out. This is a $15 light, and I'm sure he spent at least $15 in rubber testing it out. So thanks to Mitch. But I just want to kind of show a little bit more about this light. It is 100 lumens light, as it says in the box there. They say it's drop tested from 30 feet. I'm sure it could handle that, if it could handle what we put it through. It also does have a low mode, so it's got a high and a low. The low is 18 lumens, and the way you actuate it is you just turn it on for high, and then you can turn it off and it's low. If you wait a few seconds, it reverts back to high, but if you quickly change it, it goes to low. You can see there's low, high, and the switch is it's got a button on the end. It is momentary and solid on, which I actually prefer in most lights. This light, I'm going to show you in a little bit part of the reason why it's so indestructible, but it's a AA light, and it just feels meaty, and it's got some heft to it. I'm going to show you why here. You've got to see the wall thickness on this flashlight. Basically, you know, it's a solid, probably at least 1/8 of an inch. Put it on the old calipers here and measure the wall thickness. .14 inches, so that's just under 1/8 of an inch, because I believe 1/8 of an inch is .1875. But needless to say, it's very thick, very sturdy, and it says that the material on the box, it says it's made out of aluminum titanium. I'm not sure what they mean by that, if it's some kind of alloy or if there's parts of it that are aluminum, parts of it that are titanium. But anyway, it is very tough, and this would probably be good. This is what I'm going to use it for. I'm going to use it for a vehicle light, just because I know it's not going to break. This would also be great, you know, for a contractor or somebody who's going to be working in a rough, dirty environment. Just want something that, you know, you don't have to worry about dropping. And it's also not very expensive. Like I said, it's $15, so you know, it's, even if you did break it somehow, it's not really gonna hurt the wallet too bad. Both ends have a rubber coated cap. There's that there, and this hex nut part, and everything in front of that's rubber. We'll just take a quick look at the weight on this guy, and with batteries, it is 6.7 ounces. You know, which is kind of hefty for a AA flashlight, a 2 AA flashlight. But you know that, you know, most of that's due to that wall thickness and just the weight of the body. And that's with alkaline batteries, of course. So without batteries, it's, you know, an even 5 ounces. So this is probably something that you know, you're probably not gonna EDC it, but you know, for something like a home or vehicle, it'd really be great. And just kind of give you the length there, about 6.5 inches, and the narrow part of the body is 7/8 of an inch. And you can also see it's got this square flats on it. Across the flats, it's right at an inch. And then I guess the widest point at the top of the light housing is 1 3/8 inch. So it's kind of large for a AA flashlight, but what you sacrifice for in size, you should get in physical abuse taking capability. Alright, so now I just want to do a little bit of a comparison between the Rayovac light and the standard 4D cell incandescent bulb mag light. Now I've set the camera to manual exposure and manual white balance to kind of give you a better idea of how they actually compare without the camera compensating. So it should give you a pretty good idea. But right now here I've got the 4D mag light, and when I switch over, that is the Rayovac light on high. So you can see it's got a pretty nice center beam, you know, pretty good spill beam. And just kind of show you the Rayovac on low. There it is there, and you can kind of see the edge of the spill beam there. So there's the D cell mag light and the Rayovac. So really it's not too bad. I mean, 100 lumens, that's kind of standard output for a decent LED these days, but you know, for the price, it's not too bad at all. Now this light may not be for everyone because of its size and lack of features, but if you just need a simple light that's cheap and reliable and pretty tough, then you might take a look at this. And like I said, they're only 15 bucks at Home Depot, so really not that bad. Thanks for watching, and stay prepared.